Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a really long time, but summer was crazy busy. We went on the cruise and then I started back school again. I'm trying to become a dietitian and we went to New York. We got to go see a Philadelphia Eagles game, all the fun stuff. So I'm back, and I am back because Kimberly Estabrook tagged me in her Run Disney video, which I'm so happy because what better reason to start back up again with my YouTube than to talk about Run Disney. So I have my Magic Kingdom mug, I have my collagen protein inside, and just go ahead and settle in and we'll get started. So the first question is, when did you hear about Run Disney? So my friend Andrea had mentioned it, oh my gosh, I think in like 2012. And at that time there was only the Disneyland half marathon and the Tinkerbell half marathon. I think it had only just happened one time. So when she told me about it, I looked up the next race that was available, and that was in January of 2013. And I signed up in August to do the Tinkerbell half with my friend Veronica. And at the time, they didn't even have challenges or 10Ks or anything like that. I didn't even think to also register for the 5K. That was just never like a thought to do two races on one weekend. So we did the Tinkerbell half. It was so much fun. It changed my life forever because I am now a Run Disney addict, as you all know. Okay, the next question is favorite Run Disney weekend. Oh man, that is so tough. I love them all for different reasons, but I think my absolute favorite is the Walt Disney World the Walt Disney World Marathon weekend, and specifically doing Dopey, because I'm that kind of person that, like, if I do one thing, I have to do them all. So I love that there's an opportunity to do all four races, and I love that they kind of progress as each day goes on. So like one day is, you know, Epcot, and the second day is a little bit more of Epcot, and then the second day is two parks, Magic Kingdom and Epcot, and then the last day is all four. So it's just kind of fun, and I just love the atmosphere and the vibe that everyone has. Is favorite park to run through? I think I'm just gonna have to go with Disneyland on this one. It's the first one I ever did, and I think it just kind of changed running for me forever. I did a few races, of course, before Run Disney, but it just, I don't know. Something about seeing that castle for the very, very first time, all lit up, it just, I don't know, sparked something in me. Okay, the next one is favorite medal. I cannot pick, just like I cannot pick a favorite child. So I have definitely like my top 5. There's a video that I did about my top 5 favorite medals. But I let Emma pick this one. So at first she picked the Disneyland half marathon medal that had the castle on it. I actually only have one of those because they changed the design the year after. But she, at the end, picked this one, which I don't blame her. So the Snow White Apple. This is for the Princess Half Marathon weekend in 2018. It is beautiful. It's huge. Like, this is my hand. And it has Snow White on one side, and on the other side it's the 7 dwarfs walking on the little log going to work. The lanyard is beautiful. It's all sparkly and shiny, and yeah, it just hangs there, and every time I get a glimpse of it, I keep thinking how beautiful it actually is in person. Next is favorite Run Disney shirt. And I mean, I'm not like insane in love with the colors or anything, but I mean, it was my first Dopey challenge in 2016. It fits great. I wear it on long runs, and I don't know, I just had to pick it. First Dopey, kind of changed my life also. Okay, 3 songs on my Run Disney playlist. So I love that song Wake Me Up by Avicii. It never gets boring to me, so I always listen to it on a long run. Number 2 is Go the Distance from the Hercules soundtrack, because, I mean, obviously. And number 3 is such a random pick, but I promise you'll love it. It's called Peanut Butter Jelly. It's by Galantis. There's a ton of different versions, like remixes and everything like that. But my client actually recommended it to me, and I started off with that song on my very first marathon and Dopey weekend in 2016. And every time I listen to it now, I just imagine it's very dark, like the fireworks had just gone off. I can hear them in the background. And I'm, you know, just running that highway before you get to mile 1. So I don't know, it just kind of brings me back and kind of keeps me motivated. The next one, do you PR at Disney? I do not. Although I will say that in Princess Weekend 2018, I got in the A Corral for the 5K and the 10K. And because of that, there were no crowds. I kind of just like got on this like adrenaline kick and I just ran as fast as possible. I think for the 5K I only stopped a few times, so I ended up still running it in like 32 minutes or something like that, with some stops. But anyway, yeah, I don't PR at Disney. I want to get my money's worth and laugh and, I don't know, meet new friends and things like that. So I just kind of take it easy. I figure all the, you know, training runs leading up to it are a time where I could go really fast. Characters to stop for. So usually I stop for the more rare ones. So one time I saw Pinocchio. I thought that was really cool. The genie. And I think my favorite, honestly, actually, okay, this is kind of funny. So I have two favorites. So Marie in Paris, I love. But for the 5K, for that Princess Half weekend, they had the Beast, and I have never seen like the Beast as a character stop. And so I'm like booking it, and I met this girl next to me, and we're just like talking the whole time, and all of a sudden we're like running past France. We're like, whoa, no, never mind. Like, here's the Beast. And so we got in line, and there was no one there. So it was great. So it was kind of cool to meet him and take a picture in France. So pre and post meal at a runDisney weekend. Let's see. Okay, so usually my pre-race meal is at Pop Century. I usually just get, I think it was like the orange chicken. I don't know if that's a good choice or not, but for me it was fine. It comes with green beans and mashed potatoes. Another time at Pop Century, I also just did like the pasta dish with some chicken, and that was just really simple and easy. And then post, it depends on the day. So if it's a 5K day, we'll do something like Crystal Palace or Garden Grill. If it's a 10K day, I don't know how this has always worked out, but we always eat at Kona Cafe. So I get the Tonga toast, and Ryan gets the pancakes, and we kind of split it and get some eggs on the side. And you know, it's not the best nutritionally, but you're at Disney World, so who cares? Favorite costume I've ever worn. So I'm not like super crazy about my costumes. I pretty much just do like leggings, a sparkle skirt, a matching tank, and then just something. But for the Princess Half, for the 5K day, it's so dark outside even when you finish that I took Emma's old Tinkerbell wings and glued on some LED lights and then used like a little glow stick as a wand. And I don't know what I was thinking up until that point. Like, why would I never think to do lights or something like that too? But everyone was like, oh my God, I love your wings. So my friend Caitlin and I have talked about if we go to Princess Weekend in 2020, we're probably going to be fairy godmother and do some sort of LED situation on our like cloak or hood or wands or something. But that was really fun, and I got a lot of attention for it, which is always kind of fun to have people be like, hey, Tinkerbell. Last question is, which costume are you most excited for? Which I think I just said. So I think I'm gonna have my aunt's friend who sews really well. She's gonna make me the fairy godmother hooded cloak thing with a big pink bow, and then we're gonna do a blue sparkle skirt and a little glow wand, and we might have some sort of pumpkin situation, but I don't know how we can run with both and take pictures, so, you know, run Disney problems. Thanks guys for listening to my video. I am so happy, like I said, to be back, and I will see you all later. Bye.